This one will be on the silence of the gods and the music of the spheres, the music of Anima, Mundi. As we know, sound doesn't propagate through voids of the cosmos. But every revolution, every planet, every star has a certain sound detected by the spirit, by the soul. And when you are jetting through the stars and spirited away, you hear this divine stream of cosmic octaves, proportions, of the divine sound of the choir, of the great symphonies of the cosmos, and order and adornment. Now, as I mentioned, gods don't speak human tongues, yet they understand every multitudes of the tumult of earth's speech simultaneously. That's why it is by and large ignored. People have nothing to say that is not pitched to the divine. And if they have something grave to say, then it is mutually understood by the intelligibility between the daimon and the pitching to the divine forces. Now, I would like to translate a fragment of my work that is in Polish. From the perspective of shamans 180,000 years ago, a cannibal in trance after eating intelligence that wandered through the axis mundi in his soul, in his frenzied feast, was differing from Scipion Aemilian 185-129 before modern era, with the symbolic image of his experience and its interpretation. The shaman was in animistic world, the latter in the great Somnium Scipionis that was reported by Cicero 106-443 before modern era, was raptured into the stellar voyage away from Earth just to experience the universal spaces in the divine glory, visiting the palaces of gods. Now that reminds me of a moment when riding a subway, all of a sudden I felt as if I would be raptured into the space of planetary spheres, cosmic powers, listening to the gargantuan sounds of great harmonies that were intertwined in ingenious, perfect awe of weird, eerie choirs. And the sounds of the subways, of the human beings talking and chattering amongst each other, were far away. They were muted by the great force of sound of this space. So following Master Pythagoras, I could experience this ensounded beauty just for a while. So back to Master Pythagoras. Yes, the planets in all their configurations, the stars, are making a divine tumultuous sound, a gargantuan, beautiful symphony of the cycles of time, of change, of greatness, of intelligences that inhabit those worlds, of the great gods and goddesses that are amongst them as the intellectual potencies and powers and forces. So that's what I wanted to convey. Earth's speech in billions and billions of words every day is simultaneously understood. Speak wisely if you want to convey something out of your heart, your mind and intellect and spirit to be well understood. The language of the spirit, or mentalese, the astral languages, the great symbolon, are something completely different, and these are sacred languages. Every language may be made sacred by elevation, but you need to learn it to constitute something of yourself. That was a little short speech that I wanted to convey here, and I hope that it taught you something. Thank you.